Hey everybody, it's Barbra Ann. Welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. We are on song number 23 of Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department. And this song is entitled So High School. So fitting since that is a theme that's reoccurring constantly in her public career and life still to this day. I feel so high school every time I look at you. I want to find you in a crowd just to hide from you. And in a blink of a crinkling eye, I'm sinking, our fingers intertwined, cheeks pink in the twinkling lights. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. The brink of a wrinkle in time, bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night. Your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stifle my sighs, because I feel so high school every time I look at you. But look at you, Are you gonna marry, kiss, or kill me? Kill me. It's just a game, but really, really, I'm betting on all three for us two, all three. Get my car door. Isn't that sweet? That's sweet. Then pull me into the backseat. No one's ever had me, not like you. Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. So cheesy. It's true, swear, Scout's honor. You knew what you wanted, and boy, you got her. Brand new, full throttle. You already know, babe. There we go again with the word babe. That's over 160 in all of her songs now. I feel like laughing in the middle of practice. Do that impression you did of your dad again. I'm hearing voices like a madman. Well, that's fucking concerning. And in the brink of a crinkling eye, I'm sinking, our fingers intertwined, cheeks pink in the twinkling lights. Tell me about the first time you saw me. I'll drink what you think, and I'm high from smoking your jokes all damn night. In the brink of a wrinkle in time, bittersweet 16 suddenly. I'm watching American Pie with you on a Saturday night. Your friends are around, so be quiet. I'm trying to stifle my sighs because I feel so high school. I feel so high school every time I look at you, but look at you. Truth, dare, spin bottles. Yeah, you know how to ball. I know Aristotle. Brand new, full throttle. Yeah, touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto. It's true. I swear, Scott's honor. Yeah. You knew what you wanted, and boy, you got her. Brand new, full throttle. Yeah. You already know, babe. You already know, babe. So she mentions the word babe already several times just in one song alone. So yeah, that puts her way over 160 times in all of her entire discography. Of the public ones that we know about, we're not even talking about songs that she's written or have recorded and haven't published to the public. Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine how many times she's used the word babe. But going through this, yeah, she mentions kill again. So out of 23 songs, that is 21 that she mentions kill, dying, suicide, killing somebody's wife, suicidal ideation, homicidal ideation. And another thing I noticed, she constantly mentions high school, or like 16, or being young, being a teenager, teenage petulance. That's a theme that's reoccurring constantly. If these were really about relationships that she's had in the last 2-3 years since she made her last album, they should be about relationships between, the age of 33 and 35, because she's almost 40 now. So I really think that that's weird that she's still writing songs based on being younger and trying to project herself as younger than what she actually is, which is a middle-aged white woman. That's who and what Taylor Swift essentially is. So the song, So High School, is so fucking dull. It's so fucking boring. And so fucking elementary. And so fucking cheesy. And all I gotta say is, like, a lot of her songs I noticed, too, this is gonna be a really big thing that everybody's gonna want to remember, but another thing she does in her songs is she actually uses something from that time that was relevant and puts them in her songs. Cruel Summer, plagiarizing and stealing that from Ace of Base, and that song having a comeback, and then she makes a song called Cruel Summer. You see that constantly all the time, like the movie Wrinkle in Time. That is not a series of words that she would choose to use. A Wrinkle in Time was a very successful movie, that Disney put out. So the fact that she's actually using relevant things from that time, that's what's making it seem momentary, these songs. But they're not, because she was 16 when 2005. And to mention Grand Theft Auto, Scout's honor is like elementary or middle school. But to mention 16, that's high school. To to mention Grand Theft. So you're mentioning elementary, middle school type stuff with Sweet 16. Which one is it? Because when you're young, 2 months feels like years. And there's a huge difference between feeling so high school and then your bro was playing games like Grand Theft Auto and then putting Boy Scouts, like Scouts Honor in there, because Scouts Honor is not a high school thing. That would be like, ew, that's so like elementary and so like middle school. Oh my God, I can't believe you would say that. Like, people in high school, even then, didn't even think about Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. That would have been like so embarrassing and so cheesy. But she also mentions watching American Pie, which American Pie, the movie, came out on July 9th of 1999. I remember, okay, because that movie was based off of the very successful Don McLean album that came out October 24th of 1971, titled American Pie. But this was for like 90s kids, right? 1999 was the epitome of the 90s, Y2K, all of that. Okay, well, July 9th of 1999, Taylor Swift was 9 years old. That December 13th, she would have turned 10. But even American Pie 2 came out August 10th of 2001. She was 11. She would have been 12 that year, shortly after. American Wedding came out August 1st, 2003, which made her 13. 2 months or a few months before, 3 months before her 14th birthday. And then American Reunion came out April 6th of 2012, which she was 22. Later that year would be 23. So if she really wants to talk about watching American Pie, it really would have been like the third installment, which would have been American Wedding. And she would have been 13 when that came out. 14 later that year. That would have been more the one that like kids her age would have been watching. And that's like freshman age, depending on when your birthday falls, in the fall. So somebody like Taylor Swift, who was 13, she might not have been in high school yet. She probably would have been in 8th grade when that was released. So Taylor Swift herself is not accurately even remembering the actual world and society and what was happening in music and movies during the time that she was 16 or near 16. Because she's referencing something that's even older. And I think that's a little bit bizarre, because that's a thing she really likes to go back to, is being young. But at nearly 40, Taylor Swift, how accurate are you actually remembering what it was like when you were really 16? And not only that, have you already written all the songs that you're possibly going to write about being 16? Isn't that done and over with? So what is this album? What is this song? And then to constantly talk about being touched, being pulled in the back seat, I'm not going to even speculate on when this person lost their virginity. But from the sounds of it, she's made several songs with having this obsession or this really weird thing, like she gets off on a man pulling her into the back seat. But then she refers to it as boy. Like, if this was a man, an almost 40-year-old man, referring to himself being younger and girls as girls, or even himself now and the people that he's dated or is dating as girls, people would be like, no, misogynist, pedophile, weirdo. But Taylor Swift gets to get away with that. Oh, there's a double standard here, but it's not a double standard that Taylor herself is living. It's what she's actually getting away with that men do not get away with. Like in an interview when she once said, nobody asked Bruno Mars at Ed Sheeran about why they write songs about their exes or about breakups. And the difference, Taylor Swift, is that they don't make an entire album based on breakups. Every single person they date or are with or go on a date with or break up with, they don't write a song about every single one of them. And their entire albums are not based solely or even majority in breakup songs or falling in love songs. They may have a couple here and there that are actually substantially good and resonate with people, but there's a difference between having 17 songs and 15 of them be about breakups that you've experienced, and having all 17 of them be about breakups or about your exes, and having maybe 3 out of the entire 17 be about exes. And that's them speaking to their true experiences. Taylor Swift in some of these songs is actually mimicking and fabricating. So this one's definitely a 0 out of 10 for me.